Dumelang Africa Borwa ra le amogela gona mo Daily Thetha right here on SABC 1. Welcome to Daily Thetha. Let's talk every Monday to Thursday. Re tla bela le lena and today is day 2. We are so excited. Re tla bela bolela about very interesting topics. So welcome.
Igama lami Kini, Shandu. Welcome to Daily Thetha on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Namhlanje sikhuluma ngesihloko esithanda ukuthi siqine Dumi and isihloko esithanda kakhulu uthando uyashadwa and mase kuya divorce ke. Obana aba affected kakhulu esimene njengaleso sinama guest wethu azokwazi ukuthi sichazele more about this because sobe sithila nje na yonke leyo discussion namhlanje.
Oh, absolutely. And Kini una kali nekina Tumelo sihloko sa Mothotoane re tla bela about divorce. O ska lebala ke gore it's not only in marriages but in relationships. Ngwana wa gola and then 1 2 3 motswadi a sa lego. It can be very traumatic.
For ngwana omunyana. Siyabuza ngithi ubaba ubuya nini? Sazobuya buye ngisathandana kwenzakalani into enjengalezo besikhuluma ngazo ne?
Absolutely. And le baso ba rena go ga kure ba lo ai nna aksa ba fikinya ka go nyalwa na because ke a bona gore ka re manyalo a sa last. But you know what, you can always go to our social media. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, Instagram. Call us live in studio ke on 1339315 and gone ga neng re a re kopaneng le our guests.
Hello, good to see you.
Are you well?
Very well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I think it was nailing interesting for Nakini when we did our research. The groot bombs.
Yes.
Ke gore le nyetse, 12 years ago, and you're both 39 years old, and you actually motivate baswa and you give them the tricks and the trade, and motivate them to stay in marriage. We're watching about your history, the past 12 years. How has it been for you, Suspindi?
The past 12 years hasn't been easy. I have to say, because we truly believe that marriage is work. What you get out is what you put in. The mistake that a lot of people make, they think, okay, now that I'm married, now that I've got the ring, so, work stops. We truly believe that this is actually, marriage is the beginning. It's not the end.
It's a journey.
It's a journey, and it's the beginning of really your lives as a couple.
Mo into ngifuna ukuyaza lapha mchanam ukuthi whether imapha ama challenges okwabhekana nawo umuntu wesilisa. Thina abantu besilisa sosikhala ukuthi kwesisikhathi ngishaya igawule 1 every day kumele ngithi kancane. So akazi ibona simeni whereby obona ophindile ukuthi engathi mhlawumbe akasemhle kahle o sekukhona omunye omuhle la eceleni.
Look, okay, I gotta be careful with what I say here. Because I need supper tonight. Look, there will always be. Look, it's like buying a car. You know what I mean? When you buy a car, you can get the top of the range your motor. At the end of the day, when we keep a garage, there will always be another one. You know what I mean? So the issue is about appreciating what you have.
Oh yeah.
And then logo corner, and this is the thing. This is what I always say, that we when you kunama cool drinks, cool drinks. Our cool drinks are 2 liter. Any cool drink efana is a can. Me brand efana. Logo kwe can na logo 2 liter kuyafana.
That taste is the same.
No. We 500 mils. But the issue is kuyafana konke. So sometimes we chase after things that we already have. You know what I'm saying? And then we think that we under an illusion yokuthi that leyanto ingcono kunale enginayo. Kanti meanwhile it's all the same cool drink.
Mo ke rata the example e o bolelang ka yona, especially on social media. There's hype about relationship goals, go keep up with the Joneses. What role do you think gore ya raloka mo in terms of go fa baswa gore ba be under pressure gore ntwe be bona mo TV, ntwe be bona on social media, actually ba nagana gore ke reality?
Look, we truly believe that in any relationship, there's no need for pressure. And I think the reason why people divorce, for instance, is because of that pressure. Enjoy what you have with your partner at that particular time and forget about what's happening out there. And we don't even need to go to a point, Yoguti, some of the things that you see on social media are not real. So why are you putting yourself under unreal pressure?
Because how do you see something real more?
Look, it's difficult. Look, with social media, we meet a lot of people. What happens is that one of the things we find very funny actually is that umuntu ufake isithombe on social media or on Facebook or whatever, but his thombe is 6 years ago. But when uhlangana naye, you're like, no, that's not you. You know what I mean? So the issue about being real and not, a lot of the times, abantu will not put on social media some of the difficult things they are facing at that time. So people will always put the best foot forward, and if umuntu gullible or if umuntu who doesn't have a spine, you would want to be like those people and think that life is,
exactly
more now opinions of ukuyibuza lembuzo kunena nobabili ukuthi lesikhathi singaka nisishadile 12 years akukho la nafika khona where mhlambe omunye wena ocabanga ukuthi divorce is an option.
Kukhona many times. Many
happens.
times. Many times. Look, there are about 4 what we call highlights of our relationship, of our marriage, like low points, not highlights.
Not
like
even highlights, like
low
lows.
lights, and we went through a process here, huge financial dip. In our relationship, very, very hard. And then nopindile we are ngathini we uphile umZulu mina ngimXhosa. Uyabo, so so there's believe it or not, even though it's Nguni, both of there's a lot of culture clash. In that, and the other two.
The other two we experienced cheating.
No, it's not.
We're not going to get there. Yeah, we're going to charge for that one. And that happened in the first 3 years of our marriage. And obviously, Umo has a child from a previous relationship. I have to specify it's not when Shadile, it was a child in Mtole Evele Sekon. Kunaruloma difficulties the first 12 years, especially the 3, there was an issue in terms of adjusting with Mtwana, which is not mine because when we got married, I didn't have the child. So I must figure there's this new beautiful boy, and I'm like, okay, how do I relate? No, something like that. And obviously cheating, which is a big one, first 3 years and you get here and you're like, okay, am I not good enough? You ask the question, you flace every day or you pap every day, and you kind of ask yourself those questions, but why did we get married if this is going to happen?
Sometimes we find on social media from our parents, the first, sort of advice that we get from the community around, if we do, like, means you want to be, a victim. You are a couple sitting here saying, we went through all those challenges, we're best friends, it made us stronger. The question is how.
The how is the most difficult part. It's doable.
It is doable.
And I think our mission with Mo is to say to couples, it's possible. And I think they find themselves in your position that no, I'm done, I'm out. And I think we are that testimony. It happened in the first 2 years, but 12 years later, we are still together.
We always have our definition of love. And our definition of love, we sum it up by saying, love is giving your partner the power to utterly destroy your life, but trust that they won't. You see, and if they do it, and you reconcile and forgive, you have to trust all over again that they won't do it.
They won't do it again.
That's powerful. That is powerful.
So love is about being vulnerable and be totally vulnerable, and trust that this person is not going to mess this up. If they mess it up, and you decide you're going to stick together and forgive one another, you have to trust again.
Interesting.
As well, we are on Facebook, daily_Thetha, and on Twitter as well, daily_Thetha, and on Instagram, daily_Thetha_SABC1. There's a tweet coming from, it's actually a Facebook comment, Nosiko Niki Sikwebke. Yeah, I hope you pronounce that. A lot of people are getting married for all the wrong reason now. I think they should just leave out the till they do us apart on their vows.
Well, we're actually going to hear more about the Groot Bombs. The story is very inspiring. As Kini abuleching hona gore ba ngwetse buka e leng gore e motivate ba so gore dulang manyalong re tla share le na di testimonies tsa rena, and if you want to you have known them enough, by just the segment are boneng story sa bona right now.
My name is Monwabi Grootboom, aka Mo.
I'm Pindile Grootboom, known as Pindi.
And we've been together for how long?
12 years.
Yeah, known each other for 12 years, married for 12 years. What are the reasons that people get divorced in less than a year?
One of those reasons is one, finance.
Social media. I-social media inomthelelo omningi or inganomthelelo omningi ekuthenini that niyaqhubeka nihlale kunye noma niyehlukanisa.
Esinye isizathu esenze ukuthi abantu bahlukane within a year or esikhathini esifishane, one of those abuse alcohol and drugs.
The other reason is cheating or infidelity.
Obviously, it affects you in terms of your relationship, but it also affects the home that you're trying to build.
Communication is the number one.
You can't get into a small fight and then suddenly, you know, everything must end.
Umshado akuwona ukukipita. Ngoba ukukipita akuhambisani nenqubomgomo noma nemigomo yomshado.
You know why you're there. You've made a commitment to be here, and as a result of you having made a commitment to be part of this union or to be part of this marriage, then it's up to you to remind yourself why you're there in the first place.
I think that there are fundamental things that you need to have as a foundation for a relationship, and that is that of understanding that men and women are different. If we both have the same understanding around that, that question becomes easy. Men and women are different for a purpose, and that difference ayipheli uma ngabe sesifikelele emshadweni.
Biblically, or ngokweBhayibheli kuthiwa ubaba is the head of the family. Still remains, you know. Ubaba is still ikhanda le family, in a sense yokuthi he needs to provide direction. You know, where is this family going? You know, where are the plans? What are the plans that is now as a family? Where do we see ourselves, you know, in a year?
Work on your relationship, on your emotional baggages first, before you go into, into marriage and commit yourself into somebody. Because not only you will be unhappy, but your whole relationship will be unhappy. And the next thing is that within 12 months, and it's
You're out.
together.
Yeah.
I'm going to be back right here, more Daily Thetha, more SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Lokho le reblela about divorce rates jeleng gore di prevalent mo South Africa. Baswa ba nyalwa, then afterwards ba divorce after a short space of time. Ba bang bona bana le pressure gore ka social media go na the hashtag relationship goals. We have to also keep up with the Jones. Re na re bontshoka re happy ganti ra swa. Re bontshoka re ra khona di handle matata ganti no actually go boima behind the scenes. Lo wena shara le rena you know, some of your testimonies, I'm where you are also from a family eleng gore o bile le batsodi ba leng gore ba divorce and lo wena you affectile. You can go to our Twitter account, Daily Thetha _SABC1, and then Twitter and Facebook, Daily _Thetha, and or phone ele. Skachaba, K011 339 1315. Welcome back.
Do me no Prince la no Aisha msanibona nisimungele kuhlelo. Lesikhona kakhulu ngikhuluma nje ningasaba fethu and ngicabanga ukuthi istory sabo si unique ngalendlela exakile ukuthi I think abantu abasha abaningi go through this whereby ushade kube mnandi isikhashana but isikhashana esincane seniyahlukana futhi. Okwesinye isikhathi abanye bahlala ku relationship umuntu abuswa ngalendlela ongazuyicabanga just because unengane la or just because abantu bazothini that syndrome phethe abantu abaningi ukuthi abantu bazothini. So guys angiqale ngayo Prince ngiqala ngendoda emnyama. Kwenzakala kanjani mobheka yini yenza ukuthi umshado wakho usheshe uphele esikhathini esincane kangapi? Washada uchaza 2015 16 bese kuphelile
16 bese kuphelile 2015 August sashada and then I could say February March bese siqala nje
usubona
ukuthi ayabo noma kuthiwa ulwa kangakanani noma kuthiwa you trying to fix this, you know, sit down, let's do this. Yeah, but I get better.
And Aisha, I mean, Kini about sometimes, you know, and then Wafela. Like a honeymoon phase. You've been in, I think, you were also married young, and then you're in a 7-year relationship. I mean, honeymoon phase, let's so ifela. It's not something
to be honest, I knew within a year of only dating. Me and him were not compatible.
Ngahlala
I was young. And some maybe story sihlukile because it was an arranged marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, arranged by my parents, and I was straight out from matric. I was 17 turning 18. And soon after that, ngakhulelwa. And nobody told me ukuthi your body changes or you know, or yena unjani bengingamazi. I didn't know background yakhe. Bengazi ukuthi kuba abantu abanjani. I didn't know if I would blend in with the family or not. There's a lot of things I didn't know. So you hold on thinking ukuthi maybe this will get better. Like for example, I was shocked ukuthi uyaphuza bengazi ukuthi uyaphuza. You know, angibuthinta utshwala. Bodlela le beer, and now you know, so he's like, no. And then he'd say, no, I'm an occasional drinker, Aisha, no, I'm puzinjalo. So, and also, I mean, the honeymoon phase, like you said, it's butterflies, it's everything. When he says the sky is red, it's red. You don't question it.
To add on that, Kini, with this card, like, we are born number red flags, but you tell yourself to ignore it. You know what? It's just into your mind. Okay. But you actually not thinking of the future. And you're not actually putting it in Gondon. But you know what? If this can happen now, how much more in the long run? So like you ignore it sometimes.
To me, I think because this cat content from which all la guti and go ban best father na best lisa. It deal breaker kon ya fana because you find in about best lisa is cat would say good time. Mawa cheat and hi. Thanks. Hi mele. What is about best father? What's this cat bagabanga ngenye indlela? I don't know. When ubona ukuthi ama deal breakers ayafana or nina abantu best father nendlela yena.
Ayafana. But women naturally are lovers. We give more than we should. We nurture us. So awuhlali because of is the way sakheke ngakhona. You stay and you justify and you make excuses.
But I don't think ikikere na basadi fela. Even some advisory gram from basadi ba rena prior to the wedding. Bona le gore no wadula monna ke selepo la laidi. So you're told gore you must just stay regardless, you know. And a role ya basadi ba rena because ba influential ka manyalong. Re bone bokoko ba rena le basadi ba rena ba lastile for 30 years. All about tshwere thipa ka bogaleng. Influence how influential is it in playing a role gore le go we swa prince o bona gore kunzima. You still stay because Mzwadi urile.
Yeah, like it's all about impressing abazali. Oh yes. You know, ukuthi okay, ngiyashada manje sengikhulile so ubaba noma bazoba into enkulu emphakathini because you know the son is exactly into kanjalo.
But Prince, into engifuna ukuyithola la ukuthi wena ngokubona kwakho before ushado. Wa ready for umshado? Or wawenzela abantu ukuthi okay now sewukhulile usuyasebenza so bonke abantu sebubuka ngendlela wakwahlala phansi wayibona ukuthi usu-ready ngomshado?
Look Kini, before sikhuluma mina nopartner wami ukuthi sesicabanga ukushada, I swear to God it took me like a month ukuthi ngicabangisise kahle lento engizosifaka kuyo ukuthi isema kanjani. Ngicabanga and I actually agreed upon myself ukuthi yazini ngiyamthatha lo muntu ngi-ready for ukushada. You know, I'm ready to I've been nalo muntu for quite a long time. So why should I doubt myself ukuthi ngishada
without counseling? No.
And I think that's interesting you find most statistics of unshadi couple they've been together for years and years but once bachana into the institution of marriage it's different. But you know what, arab go ngore di call us na bareng call us on 011 339 1315 ke kusha gore gona le o re litetseng. Welcome to Daily Thetha.
Hello.
Hi, okay?
Good day.
Ke gona. Leina la go ke mang?
Ke nna Jacqueline.
Jacqueline ke wa amogela na le putsisha?
Yeah, but I actually have two questions.
Okay.
Like I'm still young. I'm 19 years old. And I'm in a multiracial relationship. And this guy can meet looking at 16.
Okay.
Fine, now like I have a promise ring and it's leading to, like the way in every corner, it's like it's leading to marriage. So I'm going to go because being in a multiracial relationship, everyone seems to have a comment in it. But why sometimes they kind of say, handle a white guy because you're black. Like, how do you deal with that? Because now my they don't seem to approve of my relationship. How do I deal with that?
Okay. And then you don't put your
and then like in social media per se, like I'm poster, like you hear like people about why are you dating a black girl and stuff like that. How do I deal with that? Because sometimes it gets to me and it hurts because it seems like because I'm black, they kind of undermine me for dating a white guy.
All right, thank you so much for puchaka.
No.
Yeah, I think on the multiracial issue, two things.
Yeah.
Firstly, I think that ama relationships ubudlelwane abona obabantu ubudlelwane obenu no two. And akuyi ngokuthi umuntu wesithathu nowe4 ucabangani. Uma ngabe nina no2 ni right and ni fine. Okubalekile kulokho nokufanele ukuthi siku-attach kulokho ukuthi uma ngabe nina ni right, okwesibini uma ngabe abazali benu, in other words your family, nabo be right, it doesn't matter, the whole world can be against you. If nina no2 ni right, ayikho problem. You know, you should be fine there.
But mangibuza le point la sisiphinda ukuthi umuntu nawo yabo, if abantu besho something bad about you kuyangena kwena, and mhlawumbe ubalekela nokuyithola esimeni sokuthi sasikhuza or sasikutshela. How do you deal with the situation kanje ngale ukuthi like someone might post a comment ebheke kuwena nje yes
look kunormal ukuthi uzofila ngaleyo ndlela. Sometimes ama comments abantu uyawathatha so that ukwazi ukubona ukuthi okay ugauge nawe ukuthi okay uno lo muntu usuitable or not, but at the end of the day it becomes your own decision. Khona into besikhuluma ngayo ukuthi you know sometimes uma umeet umuntu omusha it's good to know ukuthi abantu bacabangani ngaye, because nawe phela ufuna ukudata umuntu mase family yakho ukuthi how umsusa lo muntu oso, but emphasizayo ukuthi egcineni i-decision yakho, because lo muntu uzobe senawe umndeni wakho ungasekho.
Ngiyajabulela leyo nto sesiphinda, because ngiyacabanga ukuthi ubhekisa kakhulu kumo ukuthi abantu bayababuza ukuthi uyithatha phi lento. Asambe semgwaqeni sizwe ukuthi abantu baphawula kanjalo but isihloko sethu esikhuluma ngaso ngoba asigcini phela la studio kuphela, siphinde siye emgwaqeni sizwe ukuthi nithini about this.
I think people get divorced in less than a year because people look at convenience in marriages rather than true love. And by convenience, I mean people would look at things like, do you work before they settle down with you?
If wena nesithando sakho uma lithembana umnyaka uyaphela iminyaka iyaphela.
I think it's because they're not ready or they were forced into that marriage or something.
A lot of people are into social media and people are able to cheat easily.
Lately, like imishado, in my opinion, like it's just a thing to make it through financially.
I think the reason is that they don't get a chance to learn each other before they take a decision.
Welcome back to Daily Thetha on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Sikhuluma khona indaba ebalekile namhlanje ethinta kakhulukazi divorce nabantu abathola sebe affected by divorce. Nasekhaya futhi ungajoina nathi uma ukuthi go Twitter noma Facebook noma Instagram Daily Thetha, daily_Thetha on Facebook, daily_Thetha on Twitter as well. On Instagram Daily Thetha_SABC1 nama callers wakho sowathatha futhi sizwe ukuthi uthini lapha ekhaya nje sikhuluma.
Well Kini la tsiba gore re join le NK Aisha le na Prince ke batho ba leng gore bana le experience of being young and ba feletse ba divorce, you know, with the spouses chabona after ba nyetwe in a short space of time, and also le the bombs ba gona mo of course gore botsa ka journey ya bona gore bona ba khonne byang in the past 12 years. But I think it's important gore ka di statistics tshele gore ke di share le ka tsona early on, re understanding gore as far as legalities are concerned, the implications tsa divorce ke eng, and re join le ke yena Hlori Khathudi ke yena a divorce attorney, and tla ba re botsa more about mmereko wa gagwe le dila ka di divorce cases. Hlori, welcome.
Thank you for
I think the first question before we even get to divorce, what do you think couples should do to make sure the pampiri tsa bona legally they sorted? Like the community of property, getting married out of community of property. Sometimes when bana ba baling implicated, you know, the customary marriages, believe those documentations. What's important as far as legal, you know, documents are concerned?
Well, okay, we get 3 different types of marital regimes. Okay, out of in community of property. That's the one where the most common one, where parties, there's no contract in place, parties come together, get married, and then secondly you get out of community of property. Then thirdly you get out of community of property with accrual. Now, when couples enter into a marriage, you have to think, especially nowadays where couples are very adventurous, you know, in business and you know doing their own thing. So it's very important to sit down with your partner and be honest. Because a lot of couples run away from out of community of property thinking that, because with out of community of property, once the marriage dissolves, what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. So they tend to say, okay, but hold on here. Are you trying to, you know, basically when it comes to divorce, run away from the fact that you've made more money than me.
Yeah.
So it's very important for couples to sit down and discuss, because divorce has legal implications, more especially when you are married in communal property, because what you share your liabilities and your assets.
So I'm sure uthina nabantu abaningi abafika kwena bazokutshela bafuna ukudivorce njengamanje. Imuphi umbuzo ovama ukubuza nje couple nje ngasonke isikhathi very common ukuthi mabefika bafuna ukuthi ba divorce. What is the first thing oqala ngayo ukuthi ubabuza yona?
I think it's what do I get out of the divorce? Okay. And obviously that always depends on the marital regime that you entered into. So when someone comes to us for a divorce, we look at, okay, what marital regime governs the divorce, the marriage, sorry, that will enable us to advise you accordingly. So when you're married out of communal property, how you share, like I said, the liabilities and your assets. So I think the most common one is what do I get out of the divorce, and the children as well. Yeah. Who because when children are involved, it gets a bit complicated.
Sure. Yeah. Asithatha ama-calls wakho as well ekhaya sinikeze ithuba nalo ukuthi ukhulume ngathi I believe ukuthi khona umuntu okulayini njengamanje. Luyanda? Hello Luyanda?
Luyanda, are you on the line? All right, seems like we lose Luyanda there, but you can always call us in case you leave our number. Ke on 13391315. Are going to post on Facebook whenever I see we do have one here from Katlego or take a chance to know each other before taking a decision of getting married. That's very, very important.
There's there's another one zori tiba kwane Katlego. Yabona lento ichaza adevelop ichaza mona wabisi njengamanje. Besitshela kabanzi ukuthi about this one. There's one at Kini_Machabisa uthi people get married for wrong reason, and most I think maybe getting married will solve izinto abasuke bemnazo ngaleso sikhathi.
Absolutely. Can you koplela gape ka taba tsa the legal documents, and I'm sure Mo Lili Pindi can attest to this. Sometimes your partner no, I want to get married out of. Doesn't it set a tone? Do you have plans you wanna divorce?
Exactly.
So what are some of the implications of actually having discussion about a tone for lenyalo?
I think, we mustn't be oblivious to the fact that when you enter into a marriage, especially the finances, it plays a big role, And when you have a partner who's in business and a partner who is riskier, it's always advisable, to have that discussion, because at the end of the day, when my business if we married in communal property and my business falls, it affects my wife as well, financially. So, that safeguards the two couples. But it's always important that love must be the reason why you're getting married, because so when you do have those discussions, you know that it's not about the money. It's not about that, I'm going to make sure that, because when you enter into a contract of out of communal property, what's at the date of divorce, what I've made is mine. My liabilities are mine. And so the same for the other party. So I think it's important when you approach the discussion that you must be mindful of not bringing it up as saying, okay, you know what, every divorce I can come a place of love. Exactly.
Esikhathi esiningi la Tumi ngiyangibona ukuthi imshado abantu abaningi ukuthi divorce bekuthatha ngathi mhlawumbe process ezonza kanje isikhashana kwamanje, and then it's going to divorce tomorrow and that's it. Isikhathi singana nesikhathi divorce like nje start
the process. Okay, so there's two routes. We get an uncontested divorce where parties agree on what to share. I'm speaking from now a point of view where you've entered into a marriage where it's in communal property. Because now it's equal shares. So you both decided assets, what goes to who, and most importantly, if there's children involved, there's a parental guide as to say who's going to have permanent residency for the children and access to contact for the other party. So that type of divorce is shorter. We call that uncontested divorce. Within 3 months, we draw up a settlement agreement, and it will be made an order of court. So that's 3 months. But then the contested divorce, where you're fighting for a spoon and that's
it happens.
That's lengthy and it's costly.
And the cost implications. They can't afford or contest or can't afford the back and forth yamanyalo. Is there help for them? And babe aware cost.
Okay, so for uncontested divorce, you're looking at a range between 10 to 15. Because we're not going back and forth. Parties are clear of what they want, and there is an application. In fact, for those and especially basadi. And the wife wants to get a divorce, divorce. There is an application, you know, a rule 43 in the High Court and 58 in the Match Court, where you can apply to the courts to say, but my husband must still maintain, because when a divorce happens, it doesn't happen suddenly. Party moves out. And then maintenance, you can make an application for that to say that the courts must enforce on the other party to pay for the legal fees, you know, to still continue paying for the bond, for the koloi, school fees, so there is an assistance in that regard. Yes.
Yo, indaba divorce ngibona ngathi indaba ejule kakhulu, and especially nanokuthi go involve imali esikhathini esiningi. Asihambe ke break in, and then after that sibuya nama social worker esobe sitshela kabanzi ukuthi le process yok divorce nje esikhathini esiningi yini okumele uyazi, yini okumele ungayazi before sike kuyona. This is Daily Thetha on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Welcome back. You're watching Daily Thetha on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Especially amongst Basova Africa Borwa. What could be the problem? What are implications of the divorce route? Batswadi, is there a role in terms of counseling before the marriage? Everything Daily Thetha. Of course, engage on social media or phone on 011-339-1315. So share in with your experiences and testimonies regarding experience. So we're going to take some questions and comments from our studio audience members, and Kapusha or my lady here, Unali, put your comments. Welcome.
Since Mahot Bom Olali Wana Esengwahau, Nako Hainze ya Ehula, Akere Bana ba Chinja, Badzewa Merswag, like Lutel Hobangata, how do you deal with behavior Wana Esengwahau?
Didn't deal.
Yeah.
Very good question.
Ngibe nenhlanhla kakhulu yokuthi angizange ngibe naloma issues. I think into eyayenza ukuthi ngingabi naleyo nkinga is from the word go ngam accept her as my own son, and I loved him like my own. Angifilanga ngathi we're in competition. I became a mother kuyena more than becoming an opponent or umuntu or someone that you compete with. And uma relationships abaningi abantu ba compete with ingane instead of when rising up and just be the parent. That kumele boyena.
Yo, kuthanda kuba nzima kakhulu, and to me, and njengamanje sesijoyine ufortunate Lushaba as well, or social worker. Fortunate, into esifuna ukuyibuza la kuwena ukuthi kubaluleke ngani ukuthi if abazali bedivorce ingane nazithola counseling, because ngicabanga ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi na kuya affecta kakhulu, especially ingane idivorce ukuthi kwebhana kwabazali ade bethandana, and then all of a sudden izinto seyishintshile sekuyakwebhana. Kubaluleke ngani ukukhanselisha kweingane?
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Kubalulekile ukuthi abantwana nabo bathole i-counseling. Firstly, because they didn't choose to be in that family. And then as bachazile earlier on ukuthi depending on the marriage, you know, they still need to go to the legal route in terms of who gets the custody for abantwana. So abantwana, they might find themselves ukuthi now kumele ukuthi babe no mama, and then sometimes kumele ukuthi babe no baba, and then go at a later stage futhi kuba no baba omunye. So it's a lot that they have to go through after the marriage didn't succeed. So it is important for abantwana ukuthi baye for counseling.
And unfortunately, kata bachadi counseling, I mean, Rubleche earlier on, coronale counseling engwe yabatswadi. And I'm sure it's different from counseling eba receiving, you know, psychologically from le nabatwale ngore le ruterile le tswa sekolong for yona. We spoke earlier on gore motswadi ka tshwara thipa ka bogaleng, monna ke selepola la ga dimilwe. When you perhaps o lebela the emotional stability of both partners, le lebela go le redina le matured na. Le compete jang with these different and sort of clashing advices telling gore couple study, you know, jadi human and lirenkobon.
That is why kubalulekile ukuthi for abazali, before you even see abantwana, kumele ukuthi uthole i-background ukuthi kwenzakala ini currently, so that you can actually have an understanding ukuthi ubancedisa kanjani abantwana in terms of helping them to deal with a situation le esevelile, and nabo bakwazi ukuthi bakhule babe abantu aba-right as bekhula. This thing ngaba affect to the point whereby nabo sebekhula balahlekile empilweni.
Yeah, before you say we call them, ngifuna ukubuza nombuzo ukuthi kwenzakala kanjani we sekudivorce ntotha abantwana ba close kakhulu kumama ba close kakhulu kubaba. Situation enjengalezo kudila kanjani ifamily, because thought I mina ngizwana kakhulu nobaba or mina ngizwana kakhulu nomama, so abantwana within the family sebethola sekunoqhekeko phakathi nendawo bungazi kube ngathi wena uside kakhulu nobaba wakho or wena uside kakhulu nomama wakho. Yo, thanda kuba nzima nakho. But we have a caller on the line. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Sikhona njani, sikhuluma nobani?
Siyaphila ngikhuluma noThepang lana I'm calling from Tembisa.
Khuluma nathi Tsepana uthini umbuzo wakho?
Well, thank you very much for the interesting topic. I'd actually like to add on why couples need to actually, decide why they need to stay together. Honeymoon phase is a very short while. It's very exciting and it's very, everything is just perfect.
Yeah.
But once all of that goes away, couples need to sit down and actually ask themselves individually, once the honeymoon phase is over, once the partner does not look as what they used to look like, what's going to keep me in the marriage? So that's just what I actually want to encourage everybody to think about, that it's not only about what they look like, their love. Because those things go away eventually. I mean, 12, 15 years is a long time. You need to understand and know your partner. What do I need from this marriage? What's going to keep me in here? Because those things eventually fade away. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for commenting. Fortunate.
I think it's a very important thing that she's actually raising because firstly, kumele ukuthi uzitshene wena ukuthi taking another step as far as impilo is concerned. And then kumele ukuthi uvule inhliziyo yakho. You need to be honest with yourself ukuthi as I'm taking this step, I know I'm not going to look at what people are thinking. I'm not going to look at what people are saying, but this is what I want. And also to have the issue whereby you are temba ukuthi whatever that oyiqalayo it's going to succeed. And you also have faith ukuthi whatever that might happen, there will be always a way in terms of addressing whatever issue. So it's about opening your heart, it's about opening your mind ukuthi this is what I want as far as impilo is concerned.
So mina mangwenza ngishada noTumi engaka kuzohamba isikhathi na aphinda khuluphale yabo kwenzakale okay. Okay, we have someone
We have another comment or question.
Yes. My name is Prince. Greetings to your viewers at home. I would like to propose two questions quickly to the lady. She's a social worker, right?
Yes.
And to our couple here.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start with the social worker. Why always when a couple divorce and then even the kids, they divorce the kids, maybe bazothi umntwana umfana baba why is it like that? And then I'll come to my couple here. What is the recipe that we can find in us as a youth that will reunite us to stop this divorcing thing? I'm sorry, say maybe in nomsebenzi uzophela. There won't be too much divorce anymore. You know what I'm saying? But we need a recipe that will make us to follow your footsteps. Go along a long journey like you guys. We need that recipe. What is the recipe that you guys had to keep you guys in that 12 years? Thank you very much.
Let's have Fortunate, Bill.
Okay. Remember, when you come to that decision, ukuthi niya divorce as a couple, akukho mnandi. So there is anger, there is kunezinto eziningi ezingekho right ezenzakalayo. So that is why it's important ukuthi even if a couple baya decide ukuthi bathathe leso step ukuthi baya divorce, but still they need a counseling because now abacabangeli bona kuphela but sicabangela nabantwana ukuthi banga affecteki, as I said earlier on. So that is why kubalekile ukuthi baye for counseling so that they can resolve whatever issues eziyazagcina ukuthi bathathe that decision. So that will actually avoid izinto ezifana nalezo whereby sekudonselwa umntwana omunye ngapha kudonselwa omunye umntwana omunye ngapha ngizokubonisa and all those things. So there must be for abantwana there must be that peace in whatever decision abayithathayo going forward ngezimpilo zabo.
Okay, so
okay, look for it. Engicanga ukuthi okuyikona kona ukuthi sisizathu sokuthi ufune ukushada. Because that's where everything lies. Why do you want to get married? You can't get married because she looks beautiful. You can't get married because you are in love. You never make a decision to get married to somebody because you're in love. Because falling in love is the easiest of things. And it's just a connector. There are chemicals inside your body, as a corner from kumuntu wesilisa and as corner kumuntu wesifazana. And when the two of you nihlangana, it becomes easy for you to fall in love. The important thing is how do you maintain that state you're going to fall in love. You know what I'm saying? So when you fall in love with no control, you'll also fall out of love, and you would now visit Ubabalan, very often because you've fallen out of love. For the same reasons that you shouldn't get married because you're in love is the same reason that you should not divorce because you are out of love.
Wow.
I know. Staying in love is very easy, but hey, falling in love is easy, but staying in love, inkinga lapho iba khona. Ubheka idaily Thetha on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure njengoba sikhuluma nje nathi ungaba futhi part yohlelo ngokubuka Facebook, ube ku Twitter, ube Instagram noma usifonele. Siyabuya nje after the break. Sinibingelele futhi SABC 1 Mzansi for sure daily Thetha sahlela nabo Tumelo bonke abantu ihambe zethe ikhona sizama ukukhuluma about udaba lesikhuluma ngazo phathe emakhasi nikezile ithuba lokuthi usifonele and njengamanje sino Zodumo cele Zodumo. Hello Zodumo.
Yebo
unjani ma?
Ngiyaphila futhi njani?
Sikhona kakhulu. Uthini umbuzo wakho i-comment about uhlelo namhlanje today?
Khopela wise volume fast pele Zodumo. I know you want to hear the sound of your voice, mara volume ya TV aye fast please.
Okay, ngifuna ukukhuluma ngokuthi mina like bengisemshadweni. Ngingenile esivumelani somshado nami umuntu wangithatha nje ngiseyingane about ngangino 16 years bengade ngiqeda grade 12. Kusho ukuthi ngamshada lo muntu wayobhuti nje yena efundile mina bengafundanga ngangena emshadweni and ngimzalela izingane ezibili makusuka lapho ayike lo
Zodumo
ngokubona ukuthi seyahluleka yena ukuthi mhlawumbe angi-afford so sengichithela ngaphandle mhlawumbe kungaba yikuphi engingakwenza ukuthi akwazi ukuthi aqhubeka ngonde njengomkakhe.
I think ikuwena lapha ukhala ukuthi yena umkhwena wakhe wayekade emondla eseneyingane and then after that useyamshiya nje asafuna ukondla nezingane as well and kwenzakala kanjani whereby ithini process ukuthi akwazi ukuthi agcine athola umkhwena wakhe ukuthi ondle izingane even sebehlukene ungasinye fortunate.
Okay. Kuzakala ukuthi ngathi kunenkinga already njengoba echaza ukuthi bekamondla but then useka decide ukuthi angasamondli. So firstly I think they will need to go for couples counseling whereby bazo try ukuthi bakhulume as far as umshado wabo is concerned. And then also I think the legal road can also be taken in terms of addressing that issue.
Yes. Because sounds more statutory.
The
more I listen to stories like.
Been 16 years. Eqala ukuthi should be shut in 16 years.
Yes, so I mean, a legal marriage requirement is that you must be 18 and older. If you're 16, you need a guardian, a consent of your guardian. So in customary marriages, it happens a lot.
Okay.
And should she feel as though they've tried the counseling route, there's only two ways that a marriage ends, even though you've entered a customary marriage, is through a competent court or death. So legal nyechika kakaseju gore fele swanetse le court asta ba yore all right if edile wana ya kwa by law you are married.
Okay. Alrighty then. Kona le putisho?
Yes, my question is for the couple. How did they know or this is the time to get married? Because nowadays Rena youth we only get married because of Rabatlo Buka, Yellow Laga, or
Interesting question. More?
The question is, I didn't get the question properly.
When do you know what is the right time?
Yeah, how do you know this is the right time?
Yeah.
Because I looked at her and playing. Look, the decision to get married is an internal one. It is not a decision that is based on any external force. In other words, for me, I knew before I met her that, in fact, we used to say this, there's a cousin of mine that we say that I told her cousin, it was her cousin, and at the time we were not dating or anything. I said, the woman that I will be with, that's going to be my wife. I've never even met her. Wow. At the time, and we've been married for 12 years, and we only met 12 years ago. In other words, we only dated 10 months. So the issue about getting married is an internal decision. It's not an external decision. It's not based on how beautiful she is, and thank God she is beautiful. It's not about it's not about the external thing. It's about you. I think one of the callers said so earlier on, Guti, that after 15 years, a person changes, and then what are you going to be left with when all the beauty has faded away, when everything else externally, has faded, even when people that put you under pressure, when they are no longer there. You know what I mean? What reason are you going to have as a reason for you to still stay together, with the person that you married with? That is the crux of the thing.
So, that's actually what you need to ask yourself before Onyalwa. Luyanda, you're back with us. I'm so excited. Welcome to Daily Thetha. Luyanda? Hi, Luyanda. Ubwile. All right, Luyanda, keep trying. 011-339-1315 is the number that you can dial.
I think the question that comes up, Sisi Kamubani,
always like in answer saying on about the prince because cutely are like before Anyala OC ubileli a month or aina hane kanso e ka fail but after amonyala so what la butisa hantle after like still batla o divorce o di kile wa ya mra wa nahana no man kile ka nahana ka motshori whether should I marry her or not so wa ke motlogela.
Briefly, please, Prince, like 1 second.
Yeah, like I've thought about zonke lezo zinto lezo. Like uthi singemshiya manje. Why did I think of marrying her? Yes, I did think about all of that, yeah.
So you have to think about it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Prince. Thank you so much to you for coming. Thank you so much to all our guests for coming as well. And thanks to our audience members for joining us.
Yeah, ngikuthanda ukuba nzima kakhulu esimene njengaleso but athi ngibuka nje abantu abaningi baphizi bakhala ngomo nesithando sakho uthi ngamshadela ngobuhludlala ngathi mubuka lo muntu omthatha.
Thank you so much. I mean, you're the ideal couple and all the best. I think we can squeeze in one more question. Do we have a question in studio? Yes, Papa can have the microphone. Please move it very briefly.
Yep. Oh, hey, my name is Tando. I just want to ask the couple here, like, okay, I just want to ask everybody who's like married is how do you deal with like the, social media and like the TV, because what people do on TV is not the same as like what's happening in real life.
Umshado requires a lot of maturity.
Yes.
Because if you are not matured, you are not going to survive. You cannot be seeing everything and anything that you see on social media and want to have it in your marriage. Secondly, no unrealistic expectations. Ungafigila and expect a Lamborghini. Allow your partner to work towards that and no expect it is unreal.
All right, thank you so much, Spendi. Thank you once again. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, well, since we come to the end of our show, thank you so much for joining us on more Daily Thetha. About, of course, marriage, manyalo, gets all the basadi, nali pressure, go fetch graduate, go fetch America, kina kwa manyalo, kante mo kama already.
Angisho tuwa ngashatile, but yabona into eningi kanje sevele namhlanje kama Kini Shandu so ngolala kusasa futhi la kolo uhlelo lokulumretivity ngendlela exakile. Can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, siya yonke indawo mama.
Goodbye.